Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome to our webinar. Uh, Hosted by Reveres Academy and Cambodia Chamber of Commerce and curated by Bean Clarity. Okay, today our topic we'll be talking about is virtual presentation intelligence, where style meets substance. So you can follow us on our social media, Reveres Academy, our website, Facebook, YouTube, and Telegram. So, yep, feel free to scan the QR code to join us. Okay, so in our webinar, of course, with all the moves to virtual presentation and meeting, the challenges in presenting effectively and confidently is greater, and yet the opportunity is also there. So it enables us to actually meet and interact with audience who are geographically in different space, which was not always possible before. So what we are still finding though, even after more than 18 months of work from home or hybrid working, so people are still making mistakes with the way that we are presenting online. So we cannot present online exactly as we did when we are physically present in the room. So we need to modify our style and tools. So what remains and what change. So Rosny will actually help us to decipher this. Over to you, Rosny.
Thank you so much for that lovely introduction to the session, Kengwa, and a warm welcome everybody to this session. So I am Roshini. Most of my friends call me Rosh, so I hope you will do the same. And I just want to get some of the technical stuff out of the way, which is that I would really like for all of you to turn on your videos if you can. And I would love to see your face. I get a lot of energy when I see your faces. But of course, the microphone you can mute. So the microphone, I'm sure you all know the control is at the bottom left side. In terms of the view, it's always a good idea to have the speaker view, and you can go to the top right hand corner to make sure that you choose the speaker view. But of course, there are times when I will invite you to put it into the gallery view. If you have any technical issues, of course, you can reach out to Kengwa, or you can also reach out to my friend and my colleague here, Shamini, who is, I think some of you already know. So you can reach out to either one of them. And of course, this is a workshop where it's very important that I answer your questions and that you get all the information you need in the 1 hour we have together. So, for the questions, please put it in the chat. And of course, at the end, if we have time, and we can have a Q&A session where you can unmute and ask me the questions. Okay? So with that, let me officially welcome you to Virtual Presenting Intelligence, where substance meets style. Because when we talk about presentation skills, it is not just about the content. It is not just about what you have to say. It is not just about the sales figures, the numbers, the data. It's also about how you communicate to your audience. So I'm very excited to be here because our world has really changed so much, right? In the last 18 months, so much of drama with this little thing that they call COVID. It's a small thing, but it has created so many big changes for us. But even though we all have had lockdowns, we all need to wear masks, we all need to watch our distance and wash our hands, we are having to do all these things, there are some things that still remain the same, right? And what remains the same is that we all still have a job. A lot of us have to still go to work. We have to go for meetings, and we still have to do presentations. But now the presentations are online. So the environment, we are no longer in front of people in a room, in a boardroom, but we are all on Zoom, or we are on MS Teams, or we are on WebEx. And sometimes we are used to using many different platforms. So the environment has changed. We are all now in this little square, right? As we are doing our presentations. On top of that, our audience. That also has changed. Today, some of you have got your videos on. Thank you for that. It's really important if, as a presenter, we can see people's faces. And when we are face to face, we are able to see people's faces. But now, when you can't see the faces, what do you think is going on with the audience? Do you sometimes wonder, is the audience there? Do you sometimes wonder what they are doing? So what do you think, what are some of your thoughts about what is the audience doing when you cannot see their faces? What is in your mind? What do you think the audience is doing when you are doing your presentations and you
Might
can,
do
yes,
something else.
Makara, you're going to say something.
They might do something else.
They might be doing something else, right? And I think it's I hope I pronounced your name right. So Kengwa has put daydreaming, and is it Vishet has said playing with the phone? Exactly, right? What we sometimes wonder is, are they sending out emails? Are they on video games? Are they doing online shopping? They're not paying attention to us. But it's true, they might not be focusing on our presentation. And guess what? There was a research done, and the research was done by Harvard Business Review, and they published it last year. It wasn't technically about virtual presenting, but it was about people on conference calls. So, conference calls, also, you cannot see people and you are presenting. And what they found out is that people really are doing other things. So, for those of you who have got your videos off, I am wondering to myself, are you sending out emails? Are you texting? Are you checking social media? Or are you listening to me? So please, please, I'm asking you one more time, turn on your videos. Don't worry if you have family members coming in. Don't worry if you have pets in the house. And don't worry if you only have just a white wall behind you. That's also okay. It's very okay, yeah, to just have a plain background. So do turn on your videos. Now, what else has changed? For us as presenters, we no longer have for those of us who used to enjoy presenting, maybe with one other person face to face, or in a small meeting, or maybe even in town hall where you have a huge audience, all that has changed. So, is it a challenge or is it an opportunity? Which one is it? Please put it in chat. Is it challenge or is it an opportunity? Which one do you
Uh,
think it is?
but having to do it virtually right now, is it?
Yes. It is both. Yeah. So, and some of you are saying it is opportunity, but you know what? It is really both, right? It's challenge and opportunity, which means that yes, there are some things that we might have to do differently to make it more engaging, maybe different from face to face, but it's a wonderful opportunity because now you can do presentations to people all around the country. You can do presentations to people all around Asia. You can do it for people all around the world. And because we are having, this virtual platform. But the key question is, how do we manage and maximize, this whole thing around